channel. I am here with my cousin Ashley.
Hi.
And we are going to start on a fun project. So as you know, we purchased half a hog and we got the lard with it. I was also gifted some lard from my brother because he knows that we make use with anything. So what we're going to do today is make some soap. And Ashley's a pharmacy student. She has an undergrad minor in chemistry.
Yeah, so I have a bachelor's in health science with a dual minor in biology and chemistry.
So it sounds like she is up to the task of guiding us through making some soap. So first things first, what are we doing with this fat?
We're gonna render down the lard. So we're gonna put it in the Dutch oven and then we'll go from there.
You need some water too, right?
Yeah. We're gonna need about 1 cup of water in with the lard.
We're just gonna cook it on low.
Okay.
It's the next day, we're back. We have our pork fat rendered down into lard and we're ready to start this science experiment. So what's up first, Ash?
All right, so first we measured out how much lard we have after it all cooked down. So we found a recipe online for how much lye and water we need based on the amount of lard we have. So we ended up with 1,083 grams of rendered lard.
Ashley did a few calculations once we had that total amount of lard to get the appropriate proportions of lye and water. So I think we're ready to start measuring.
So I figured out that we need 144 grams of lye and 288 grams of water, which is the same as 288 milliliters of water. So now we will just measure that all out.
And I was a little short on safety supplies, so we have some leftover glasses from my brother's, what's that surgery called?
LASIK eye surgery.
Yeah.
And we are both wearing nitrile gloves. And we will start getting the lye measured out into this plastic container here.
For is sourdough, and it's a little bit more forgiving, I think.
All right, got 144 grams of lye, and now I'm just gonna go in and break up some of the bigger chunks here. All right, next we need 288 milliliters of water, which is about 1.2 cups. All right, so next step, we are going to add our lye to our water. And you never want to add water to lye, you always want to add your lye to your water. And I'm just gonna do this slowly because there is a chemical reaction occurring. And it's gonna get really hot pretty fast here.
In watching some safety videos, they said that like vinegar counteracts this reaction, so I'll be ready to go soon. And then, so the next part is we wait till they're both around 100 degrees and
and water mixture after they both cool down to about 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
When do you think we had the scent? I didn't think about that. Probably now before we mix, right?
Yeah, I think so. Sure. All right, so we're gonna add some lavender essential oil to this.
Because what I don't want is the soap smelling like bacon.
All right, so this is just, I think it's called an emulsion blender. And we're just gonna use this to get everything evenly mixed up. Lard using a cheesecloth, so we did get everything, all of the bigger pieces out of it, but we'll see how this turns out. We're first timers here, so might have to adjust the recipe a little bit.
Alrighty, now we did get a mold. So that, and if that's too much for that, we have another one. I got one with bees on it because I'm so excited to use the wax from our bees once we have them, but all right, I think we're ready.
I don't know the best way to go about this. I guess just pour it right in. Do you fill it right to the top?
Probably pretty close.
All right, then I'm gonna fill as many as I can of these bee molds. All right, I'm really surprised I did that without spilling anything. So
we can use the rest of that. I think I'm gonna maybe line this with wax paper.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Set for about 24 hours and then hopefully we have soap.
Unfortunately, I waited a little bit longer than I should have. It's been more than 24 hours, but the soap definitely set up and no scent of bacon. So let's work through these. This is the one that we just had a little bit of leftover from. And so we just put wax paper in like a glass container we had. We're gonna figure that one out later. Okay, the next ones are these little soaps that we used in these like bee molds, and obviously this wasn't beeswax, but I'm getting bees and I think I'm gonna be able to, oh, those are so cute. I think I'm gonna be able to use them in the future. Now, I'm not the most delicate, so I think some of the issue here is me. Okay, so these got a little bit crumbly. I'm wondering if it's the mold, me, anything that we did, that I let them set for too long in there. Oh, how freaking cool. I love these. Oh, I can't wait to try these. So I think we have to let them set for a few weeks before we use them. But these, if I can perfect that mold, these are like perfect little gifts, or perfect to keep in the bathroom on like a, for like hand washing. Very interesting. Next, the big loaf. So let's flip this over. Whew. Now I wonder what the care is for these. Do these like go in the dishwasher? Probably not. I'll probably just have to wash them. There are molds. Now this turned out so smooth. The only thing is, like on the top, I probably should have like smoothed that out before. Oh my God, that's so smooth. This is so nice. But I probably should have smoothed that out before it's set. And then I don't have any fancy like cutting tool. I'm just going to do it like this. But I do like those ones you can get that are like textured. There's our soap. Looks like it's... See, Moose even likes it when it's not food. He just wants to be included, period. I think this first batch will be primarily to see if we like the formula. I will say, I don't know what's different about the loaf, but it doesn't smell as good as the smaller ones. Let me see what I'm going to put these on. I have these little ones on a plate over here, but I'm just going to set the rest of these on a cardboard and find somewhere, maybe downstairs, like by my craft stuff for these to cure. But this is so awesome. It's like so great to make the most of everything, try and use a new product. You know, we controlled what went into this. So I historically have had pretty sensitive, pretty dry skin. So I think reducing the amount of chemicals that you're rubbing into your skin is probably helpful. So I will let everyone know what we think of this in about a month. But I think soap making hopefully is going to be a new standard here on the Homestead. So give this soap a try. Let me know what you think. My big takeaway is that I think we'll continue to make soap. The most costly thing of it is the essential oil. So I'm actually working on making some of those at home. I'm going to make a cinnamon and then a lemon and probably an orange as well, because that is what I have here. But definitely added a lavender to my list of plants to grow this year. So I actually have some seeds in my cart. I really need to put that order in my online cart. But yeah, so soap making turned out awesome. Thanks, Ashley, for leading us through that recipe. And we'll see you back next time.